Hey, we're going to start with a little cat and cow to loosen up our spine. Inhale, chest up, toes in the ground. Exhale, round out. Inhale, rotate your elbows in, chest up. Exhale. And drive the heels of your palms into the ground as you're rounding out your back. Here, you're going to lead with your heel as you kick back and scoop up and inhale. Now you can lift this toe on the bottom and switching sides so that you can make the stability less, working on your hip, your core, and your shoulders. Really grip the ground while you're doing this. Next, a little march. So you're going to lie down, bridge up, and tuck your hips. Move your feet closer together. And work on extending and alternating legs. Keeping hips up. Mine sagged for a second there. Hip work. Now squeeze on the outside of the hip, right? Then bring the heel in tighter. Point your knee to the ground. Switch directions. Back to 90 and kick straight up with the heel. All right, with this one, go 90 degrees in your hip and your knee and your ankle on both legs, seated from a hip. Then you're gonna lean forward a little bit, and the goal is to raise this back heel off the ground using your abductors and not using your glute, making sure it's disengaged. And if you cramp, just stretch it out. Takes a minute. Couple attempts to get things fired up right here, and maybe some oblique, and then you're going to press back into the ground lightly, again not using your glute, just enough to work the opposing rotators and the adductors, and then back up, 2, 3, into the earth, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, earth, 2, 3. Finally, we're going to work on a little knee stability, and this is the starting position. You're going to drive up through the back half of this standing leg and control the wobble in your knee. And then you're going to stand tall to balance for just a split second to lock it in. And use as much of that leg as you can, and then back down to resting. Just like this. Really focusing on the stability. Do your other side. Then let's get into, right after that, a downward dog into pigeon and start stretching. Next, find something to prop your foot on. That knee that's propped on that thing is on the ground. And then you're working on making contact heel to heal the glute and tucking your hips forward so that you're not sticking your butt out. And then you're feeling that all through here. And if you want to add to it, just put a little lean or rotation or simply chill and breathe.